I want to continue. I want to continue talking about manifesting your body. There's a little idea that kind of a lot of people kind of fall victim to this when it comes to creating and manifesting your reality, which is you, this idea. And this is also where the resistance comes in. Is like, okay, so I just sit here and feel good, and everything will happen. Well, kind of, but not really. Here's the thing. Remember, you don't get what you want, you get what you are being. Okay? So the reason that feeling good is so important and being able to create good feelings is so key is because it is much easier to do something when you feel good than it is when you don't feel good, right? So, whereas, in the example for this, if you take something as simple as cooking your own food, a lot of people think healthy food is, like, there's this, like, and if you know the food enjoyment matrix, they think healthy food is quadrant 3 food, or I'm sorry, quadrant 4 food, which is it's bland, it's tasteless, it sucks, it's chicken breast and broccoli and no carbs, right? And that on the matrix, it's just low calorie and low enjoyment. So people think, oh, I don't know how to cook, I don't have time to cook. Cooking is the thing here that we're discussing, and yet you can take the same exact thing, cooking, and find a person who's like, I love to cook, I love to make my own food because I get to measure my calories, I get to make things that are high enjoyment and high or low calorie. And that's quadrant 1. That's where we want to live, right? If we're looking at the food enjoyment matrix. So how does that happen? Like, the same actions, one person hates them, the other person loves them. Well, it really comes down to, like, who are you being? Who you're being comes first. So if I can get myself to feel good, and then I can take the action of cooking, that's kind of like the hack there, because you're not going to sit on the couch and think, I'm going to sit on the couch and then I'm going to get shredded. The type of person who stays lean all year round loves to cook. The type of person who stays lean and strong and healthy all year round loves to walk 10,000 steps. You become that person first. Remember the thing, be, do, have. You got to be that person, and then you got to do the things that person does, and then you'll have the things that you want. In this case, a six-pack, or a healthy body, or an illness-free body. I just wanted to clarify that. And so, you can find enjoyment in anything. There's this thing, like, before the transformation, there was chopping wood and carrying water. After the transformation, there was chopping wood and carrying water. But if you just feel shitty about chopping wood and carrying water, you're never gonna keep doing it and get to the other side. So the secret is really in the feeling, but then also being first. Be that person. Like, find what. So how do you find? So I'll give you some practical tips to find enjoyment. This is why the 3 E's of the strength method. One of them is enthusiasm, right? So it's excellence, equanimity, and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is becoming interested in the things that you're doing. Washing the bowl. You cook, you eat, and then you wash the bowl. And you repeat. And so, for practicality purposes, how do you become interested in something? Well, you learn about it. You you learn about how to cut and how to cut vegetables, and you find out that you need a chef knife and you need to hold it in this way, and all of a sudden you're fascinated and you're interested in it. You buy a nice scale and you're interested in it. Your interest level goes up. Your enthusiasm goes up. Become interested in the things that that person does, right? Because then you're being that person. And remember, it all starts with be, do, have. Just another clarification on this idea about manifesting the body, right? Man, I love to cook. In fact, I'm gonna go home right now and chop some vegetables. What am I gonna make tonight? I think I might make chicken tenders. Maybe, yeah, probably chicken tenders. Chicken tenders sounds amazing tonight. So I'm gonna make that. I love it. I love eating chicken tenders. So good. If you want help, if you want help with this, if you want help getting to a transformation, not just diet hacks and bullshit like that. You want permanent transformation. You want guidance from somebody who's walked that path and has helped people walk that path in real life for the past for almost 10 years now. Go to www.applywithranbir.com. Invest in yourself. www.applywithranbir.com. I don't work with a lot of people. That's why, it is a significant investment. But guess what? Every single person, that's one, I spend a lot of time with each person working on these things because we're changing you from the inside out. We're not putting surface level band-aids on and hoping things get better when the root cause is something far deeper. So if you want help and you want to work directly with me, go to www.applywithranbir.com, and all of my clients get that result. They get that transformation. None of my clients slide backwards because we don't address symptoms. We go to the root and we become a different person. Hope you have a fantastic night. And also, side note, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Ranbir Sanghera.